This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense will get the first swing today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks it in the clear. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great...
A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. People like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, what a grab! Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Just standing there, gets hit again.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. To throw, it's Manning. Pass caught. Can he get in? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's running out of time here. Quick completion to the tight end. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. It's a safety for the defense.
I'm not shocked this happened in this game, right? Both these offenses have struggled in the 1st quarter, and the first team to score in the 2nd quarter does it with a safety. But let's give credit to this defense, though. They've been out here dominating in this 1st half.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The completion makes it second and short. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Bringing pressure. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Longhorns will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Alabama. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He shreds the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. First down here for this offense.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Catch made on the right side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Bama. They couldn't stop him there. And they get set now to try the PAT.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To the air, it's Manning. Caught for the completion. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A play action looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
This is caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And now the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Simpson. It's a shovel pass. Complete. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. They don't convert on third down. Special teams coming on the field. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed.
Looking deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. The offense starts with a short field. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down at the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. And the route is on.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back to pass. It's Manning. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up.
Looking to throw it deep. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Pounding away with the run game. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.